Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for December 24th, 2014. It's Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to everyone out there. Happy Hanukkah as well. I think it's the last night of Hanukkah, I believe, or something like that. So I want to happy holidays to everybody. Whatever you celebrate, happy holidays. The good news is that there will be no snow in the forecast. The bad news is plenty of rain. And I just want to apologize ahead of time for my voice, the cold. It's been a couple of days. Trust me, I've sounded worse the past few days. I sounded something like a Darth Vader mixed with a bullfrog. It was bad. So, a little bit better this morning, so we're going to give it a shot. What we have as far as the conditions right now this morning is areas of fog, which make visibility absolutely beautiful, around 1 mile visibility. You have periods of moderate to heavy rain approaching the Philadelphia metropolitan area, pushing towards the New York City metro. And you have temperatures well above freezing, so no threat for any ice at all, with temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 40s over the suburbs and upper 40s to lower 50s along the coast. So let's take a look at the latest observations. We have one area low pressure off of the New England coast. We have a stationary front going back through the coastal waters. And then we have an area low pressure developing in the Mississippi River Valley. This low pressure system will lift north towards the Great Lakes, intensify, rapidly deepen, and then lift up towards the St. Lawrence River Valley. Now, as a result of this, we'll get periods of moderate to heavy rain with the warm front. And then tomorrow morning, with the cold front, we'll get another round of rain, possibly even a few snow flurries at the very end tomorrow afternoon with a passing disturbance. I wouldn't bet on it, but if you see a snow flurry tomorrow afternoon, don't worry, it's not going to last at all in any way, shape, or form. No accumulation at all, but I figured I'd throw that in there just in case you're not caught off guard. But clearly this is a very wet system. It's cold air on the way. I got some gifts for you, as I'm going to play a little bit of Santa Claus here for all you snow blowers out there. So first of all, let's take a look at the radar. We have some very heavy rain approaching the region. There is much more rain on the way from the southwest. In fact, when we zoom out a little bit and we take a look at this, you can see we have heavy rain from the Gulf of Mexico all the way up towards the northern mid-Atlantic. And all of this is going to be driven northeastward towards our neck of the woods over the next 24 hours. So if you're driving today, like I am, use some caution, drive slowly, and use some common sense. Plan a little bit more time to travel, drive slower, and for Pete's sake, don't get on the other guy's bumper. I hate when people do that. So look, there's going to be some heavy rainfall here, which means hydroplaning. Please use some caution. It's better to get there late than not at all. So let's use some common sense, everyone out there. Now, on the infrared satellite picture, you can see plenty of lifting here. Now, I don't expect any thunderstorms in our neck of the woods, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get a few elevated thunderstorms around Maryland and Delaware, and that's trying to push into southern New Jersey. Our atmosphere is a little bit too stable to support surface-based thunderstorms, but something elevated in the atmosphere could be possible with a brief rumble of thunder. Other than that, pretty much we're looking at a heavy rain event here with our low pressure system rapidly intensifying. When we take a look at the water vapor satellite picture throughout all of North America, here's our blocking upper level low here. This is what's going to force this low pressure system to drive into the Great Lakes, stop, and then move east. So that's exactly why that low pressure system is doing that. So we are starting to get blocking in the northern Atlantic. Very interesting observation here. The Pacific, though, well, it's trying to develop. We got rid of our strong upper level low in the Gulf of Alaska. It's starting to change over to a ridge. We still have an active Pacific jet stream, and our subtropical jet stream, as you can see, is very active with plenty of moisture connected with our low pressure system this morning. So let's take a look at the model guidance using the European model guidance from the Penn State A-Ball website. An excellent website for your model needs, and it's free, so it's a wonderful thing. And Penn State is a pretty good college for meteorology. Of course, I'm a SUNY Oswego grad, so I always say go there. Anyway, especially if you like lake effect snow. Oh, definitely. So, here we are for today. We have our area low pressure lifting up towards the Great Lakes. Periods of moderate to heavy rain. Now, it won't be a washout all day. You'll get some breaks, but when the rain comes back, it gets heavy. So this evening when you're driving, again, use some caution. Very warm temperatures out there. Temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 50s over the interior and mid to upper 50s along the coast. So clearly very warm out there for this time of year. Now, tomorrow's temperatures are going to be pretty interesting. Early Christmas morning when Santa is putting out the gifts, well, basically what we can expect are temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 50s throughout the entire region. Temperatures from there on out, as the cold front moves through tomorrow morning, will fall through the afternoon and evening. So your high temperature will most likely be around 3 a.m. at 55, 56 degrees. And then temperatures will be slowly falling throughout the rest of the day to the 50s, 40s, and eventually the 30s. To the point that by Friday morning, your temperatures are in the upper 20s to lower 30s over the interior and lower to mid 30s along the coast. That's why there's a threat for a few snow flurries tomorrow afternoon and evening as that cold air works in. No accumulation. In fact, it'll probably be too warm to accumulate, with temperatures likely in the 40s, but it'll at least look nice for this time of year. Also, watch out for some windy conditions tomorrow morning as well if you're heading out to church or any type of family activity. High pressure will be in control for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, with that high pressure system in control, that means tranquil weather conditions and warm weather. Look for temperatures to range on Friday for highs in the upper 40s to lower 50s. On Saturday, even warmer. Low temperatures basically ranging from the lower to mid 30s. High temperatures in the lower to mid 50s. Absolutely beautiful for much of the region. Now, there are some mild guidance suggesting temperatures on Saturday could push 60 degrees. I'm going to stay below that for right now. On Sunday, most of the day, dry, tranquil weather conditions. Temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 30s for lows, upper 40s to lower 50s for highs. Why? A cold front will be approaching and moving through the region. This cold front passage should be dry for the most part, but then it stalls out to the south of the region and moisture starts to pool. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Here's our developing polar vortex. That's right, I said it, polar vortex. The whole atmosphere is getting colder. This is our Arctic push. Now, what I'm expecting is what's called an Arctic press down to the south. It's not a quick push. It's kind of like a gradual fight between the warm air over the southeast and the Arctic air building over the northern plains and Great Lakes. And we are caught in the battle. So that means we're going to be dealing with an area low pressure on Monday that will be capable of producing rain and snow. Now, it is way too early to say who gets what, how much, and where, because we still don't have a good handle on several factors. The disturbance in the subtropical jet stream, that'd be that area of moisture I was showing you over the Gulf of Mexico. We don't know the degree of the Arctic air. We're still debating on the evolution of our polar vortex here splitting, and there's also a debate of just how strong the polar jet stream and that push of Arctic air is going to be. So there's a lot of questions in this forecast, so don't get ahead of yourself. But I am telling you this right now. We are heading towards a colder weather pattern, and we are looking at the potential for wintry weather for December 29th, December 30th, and ladies and gentlemen, we're not done after that. So, there's a lot of potential in the air. There's a lot of cold air on the way. How that all works out, I like to go by my forecasting rule. Do not put details out on storms until you're at least 3 days within, because we need better sampling. But just to get you excited, because I know it's that special time of year where we like to have a little bit of a treat. Here's where the European model guidance is going, which is one of the best models out there. And again, you can see our cold push is clearly on the way. So if you like cold air, guess what? 2015 is going to be ringing in cold and potentially rather stormy. So that's your forecast discussion for today. Again, Merry Christmas out there, Happy Hanukkah, and happy holidays to whatever else you might celebrate out there. I hope you have a wonderful, safe holiday season. I will see you again on Friday morning. I am going to go and see if I can catch up with my friend Santa Claus for tonight. I got some gifts to give. Have a good day. Stay safe out there.